Imagine a thought taking root in your mind so deeply you would swear it was your own original idea. Most people walk through daily life feeling completely in control of their choices, totally blind to the severe vulnerabilities wired into their own psychology. Masters of dark psychology know exactly how to exploit those vulnerabilities. They do not yell and they do not use force. They simply slip in quietly, hacking your decision-making process from the inside out. To achieve this, they deploy a precise 4-step chronological sequence. Every move is calculated to carefully dismantle your conscious defenses. If you learn how to identify this exact timeline as it unfolds, you can expose the invisible strings guiding your actions and take your mind back. The sequence begins before a single word is spoken. This initial phase is known as priming, and it is designed to rig the interaction entirely in the manipulator's favor. Consider the true story of a professional gambler who walked away with a massive payout from a billionaire. The setup was incredibly simple. The gambler asked the billionaire to look out at a busy sports field and guess the jersey number of any random player. The billionaire confidently picked the number 55. As far as he was concerned, he made a completely independent choice based entirely on his own lucky instinct. He was wrong. The gambler had secretly flooded his hotel room, bills, and background music with the number 55 beforehand. Constant, subtle environmental hints like these entirely bypass your conscious filters. They slip past your radar and write themselves directly into your subconscious. We like to believe we operate on pure free will, but priming proves our choices are frequently just delayed reactions to engineered environments. Once the environment is set, the physical interaction begins. Even if your mind is primed, your brain still holds biological defenses against strangers. However, human beings have a distinct evolutionary flaw. We automatically drop our guard around patterns that feel familiar. Manipulators exploit this through the mirror neuron effect. They do not try to persuade you with logical arguments. They simply match your exact breathing speed, your physical posture, and the tone of your voice. Your conscious mind misses this calculated mimicry completely, but your brain registers the pattern and instantly fires off a false biological signal, telling you this person is safe and trustworthy. By weaponizing your biology against you, a predatory stranger seamlessly transforms into a trusted ally, leaving you completely blind to the manipulation that follows. The third step strikes when you are at your most vulnerable. Emotional anchoring is deployed precisely during a moment of extreme chaos, a devastating low, or a personal breakdown. While you are panicking or crying, the manipulator adopts a highly specific counter-behavior. Instead of joining the panic, they stay unnaturally quiet, perfectly still, and entirely neutral. Providing this stark contrast of stability during your chaos permanently tethers them to your subconscious. From that moment on, you view them as an undeniable authority figure and a powerful safe haven. Now that they are securely anchored in your mind, they advance to the fourth and final phase, extraction. It is time to pull your hidden information. The human brain has a severe biological intolerance for awkward silence. Empty conversational space generates immense psychological pressure. To trigger the subconscious vacuum, a manipulator will deliver a vague statement, lock eyes with you, and then completely refuse to speak. Your brain goes into a sheer panic trying to fill that uncomfortable void. In a desperate rush to escape the silence, you nervously over-explain, betraying your own deepest secrets. The ultimate extraction technique requires zero aggressive interrogation. It simply turns your own internal discomfort into a weapon against you. True manipulative power relies entirely on quietly guiding the biological and psychological autopilot of the human brain. But all 4 of these steps share a single fatal weakness. They only work if you remain totally oblivious to your environment, to your biology, and your emotional reactions. The moment you actively recognize these psychological mechanics happening in real time, the sequence short-circuits. You strip the manipulator of their ability to pull the strings. Look closely at your past interactions. Has anyone ever used the silence trap to pull information out of you? Tell me about it in the comments below and keep your guard up.